Welcome back to Lowcountry Money Talk, and Phil is explaining a lot of really good information that all of us are wanting to know. We talked about retirement coming up. If someone is in that stage where it's, hey, it's about time for me to retire, I'm looking at the economy and I'm wondering, what do I do? How's this affecting those people's thought process?
You know, Lisa, the best way to make sure that we're ready for retirement is to never let the stock market dictate to us. But
yes. Never let it get you up and down, quite literally.
The problem is, though, many people, you know, they're past that.
Yes.
You know, they didn't get the help early on. So let's say that I had a client and I got to know them and they became a client maybe 10 years before their retirement date. We would not we would not be in a position to let a down stock market determine whether we're going to retire or not.
Yeah, that's true.
But, you know, most people aren't in that position. So when everything's going well, people don't pay a lot of attention to things.
Right.
When things are going awful or a little bumpy, then people pay more attention. So obviously, I'm getting a lot more interest where people are calling the office, they're coming in and all this because the market is just so torn up and most of them are already retired and they're losing a little bit too much and they're concerned, as they should be.
Yeah.
But what we were talking about in our last segment, we were taking more of an international look at things. You know, we had the nice lady with the Slavic accent.
Quite an accent, yes.
Talking to us about, you know, the worldwide situation.
Sure.
You know, we're a big part of that world, so we're going to face the same thing. The problem that we have here is the rising interest rates through the Federal Reserve. So Chairman Powell mentioned he's the chairman of the Federal Reserve. They're in control of our monetary policy. And he said, okay, by the end of the year, which is
coming up
almost here, that he would expect federal fund interest rates to be at 4.5%. So we've got about 50 more basis points or 0.5% to go. So they just had their last increase, which was 75 basis points or 0.75% for regular people to understand some of the, you can't understand those people when you listen to them. So I want to try to make it where, you know, we're speaking English somewhat.
Sure.
But he said 4.5. I'm going to take him at his word. Okay, so that means another 0.5% in December. Now, in January, many people are saying that rate will go over 5%. So just a short time back, that rate was basically 2% or less.
Right.
So here we are. The problem is these rate increases and all this aren't really slowing down the economy much. So I don't know, maybe it takes a little bit longer. Maybe there's a bubble in the line and all of this stuff. But the problem we're going to have is those that aren't retired yet that have a defined benefit pension plan. And because those are based upon what the federal fund interest rates are. And most people think, hey, I'm going to take a lump sum for my retirement. I'll put it in my IRA. I'll invest it.
Yeah.
Okay, so the problem is you think, well, the interest rates are going up 5%, so I'm going to get a bigger lump sum. Wrong. It goes down.
Oh.
So here's one thing that people are thinking incorrectly on. So if you're close to retirement or getting close, you need to get to your HR or whoever has your pension numbers, and you need to look at your lump sum. You need to look at your monthly as far as your annuity settlement on your pension and see what they're offering. Because if interest rates continue to go up, your lump sum, if you were considering that, will go down.
Oh,
it won't go up, it'll go down. And 1% interest can make a huge difference in that. So you first of all, if you're thinking, oh, interest rates are going up, I'll get more of a lump sum, you're thinking wrong, because that's actuarial, not how it works.
Wow.
So we don't want to be sucked into making a decision with bad data.
Sure.
So if you're getting close, go check your numbers now.
Yeah.
And then you may want to delay until interest rates come down. I don't know what your situation is, but...
Well, if someone's sitting here thinking, how will I outlast will my money outlast me?
Right.
What do you say?
I say go to our website and download a booklet because we have one available on that exact subject. So, you know, the contact information is in front of you. Go to our website, download that booklet. You know, there'll be opportunities if you have questions. We can follow up with you there.
That sounds great. We're going to be right back with more Lowcountry Money Talk. Stay right here.